You know, India, an island in the ocean may hold hidden value. Over $1 billion in pirate treasure? Have you seen the pavilion? Back to the once prosperous city of Mali? Do you think Singapore? Is the writing on the stone tablet ordinary ancient writing? Today, we will explore the world's 10 most mysterious historical discoveries. The 10th lost ancient document in Dunhuang. On the edge of the Gobi Desert in the west of our country, once upon a time, there was a cave that was closed for thousands of years. Taoist priest Wang Yuanlu was renovating the Mogao grottos. Accidentally discovered this treasure trove of ancient texts. The grottos. The cave is filled with about 14 cubic meters of manuscripts, up to 3 meters. These precious documents, recorded 1,000 years ago. The history of communication between Buddhism and other religions. The most important of these is the Diamond Sutra. He is believed to have been taught by the Buddha himself. It is of great significance to Buddhism. After the explorer Stan Ying learned the news, fraudulent more than 6,000 pieces of blood with a large amount of silver, and over 200 pieces of ancient chemical chlorine and private goods, until 1910. Only then did our country transfer the remaining documents back to China, and these documents are now scattered around the world. Since 1994, the British Library has been dedicated to collect these scattered documents. The complete picture of this lost library has been recreated. The mystery of the giant's footprints. On a fossil rock in Pinyin Village, Guizhou Province, our country, a huge footprint was found. Photo shows the sole of an ordinary person's foot is placed in this footprint. It's only 7 1/5 in size. Footprints and toes resemble humans, but it's astonishingly large, as if left by a giant. The discovery was first reported in 2016. Some amateur archaeologists claim that this humanoid footprint is 200 million years old. However, professional archaeologists have not confirmed the authenticity of this finding. We only have a few photos at the moment, and a vague story as evidence. Although the existence of ancient giants is fascinating, but experts believe that this particular footprint is likely to be forged. Despite this, we still can't completely deny giants, possibilities that once existed. The tragic fate of the 8th birthday girl 1897. Dutch workers discovered the Appian in the swamp. The girl's remains become the most famous swamp mummy in the world. The 16-year-old girl died in AD. Inspection from 54 to 128 AD, possibly executed or as a personal sacrifice. Corpse still wrapped around neck. Stab wound near the collarbone. 1 hand and 1 foot were severed. Part of the pelvis got stuck in the mud. Researchers discovered that he had severe scoliosis. Height is only about 1.2 meters. Archaeologists speculate, due to his deformity, selected as the object of the Tanji ceremony, he may be taken to the edge of the village, assassinated and strangled after a simple ritual, then throw it into the swamp. Although the truth has not yet been revealed, but this is by far the most plausible explanation. 7th, the mysterious tree of life is found in a remote area of Sweden. There is a seemingly ordinary meadow, scattered with boulders and an ancient well. According to legend, this one was only built in the 1280s. It's in Norse mythology. Roots of the world tree Yggdrasilis. World tree. It is an important element in many religions and myths. In Nordic poetry, Ignatius connects the 9 worlds. Is the center of the universe. His branches extend to heaven. Inhabits a variety of creatures, including the mighty Jurglin. Similar tree of life. The concept appears in multiple cultures. The fairy peach tree in our country's mythology. Exposure to the fruit of immortality every 3 years. The Hindu sacred tree can fulfill wishes. Yashuman's tree of life is related to immortal legends. The Iroquois call the tree of life grandmother. Cedar. This amazing tree has pervaded human civilization. Reflects people's yearning for eternity and sacredness. The mystery of the mini coffin. The 1830s. Group of students, Scotland near Edinburgh. A surprising secret has been discovered in the countryside. According to legend, they were on Mount Arthur. A corner was found in the rocks on the northeast side. There are 3 stone slabs hidden inside. After removing the slate, they were surprised to find miniature coffins of stone tools. Each coffin is about 10 centimeters long. It's made of pine. There are humanoid figurines inside. They look like coffins with little mummies. It's called the Lilliput coffin. So far, experts have been unable to explain their purpose. Each figurine is wearing a unique costume, sewn from cloth and pasted to the body. The origin and purpose of these mysterious objects still a mystery. Some believe they are related to witchcraft. Archaeologists also suggest that it may be an ancient funeral, part of the custom. Historians believe that these coffins, possibly with Edinburgh serial killer Burke, is linked to Black 2. Period pass may represent their 17 murders. The astronomical wonders of the 5th Sunshine Pen. At the top of Wahadar in Chuck Canyon, there is a curious group of rock paintings with spirals carved on the cliffs. Next to it are 3 boulders. Experts believe that this is an ancient solar observer, a beam of vertical light on the summer solstice. through the center of the main helix. Winter solstice. Two beams of light do the same thing at the equinox. The thin light covers the center of the small helix. Signs of seasonal change, but it is called the sunshine dagger. It is one of the oldest observatories in the world. Archaeologists speculate he may have been made by the mysterious Anasazi, built by Aboriginal people, but can't be sure. Unfortunately, in 1989, due to the frequent climbing by tourists, sediment displacement, the hot light no longer hits the center of the spiral accurately. This observatory, which has been in operation for about 1,000 years, is due to treasures of the fourth ancient city. The legendary African city of Timbuktu is facing a crisis. This once prosperous city in Mali. It is an important trade center and academic mecca. In the 16th century, he belonged to the Songhai Empire, attracting students from all over the world. It is estimated that there were around 25,000 students at the time, 1/4 of the urban population. Timbuktu has 3 magnificent mosques. Scientists study mathematics, geography, astronomy, and law. A 500-year-old toothpaste formula was recently discovered. However, in 2012, extremists attacked the city, destroy ancient tombs and precious manuscripts. Archaeological findings suggest that the history of Timbuktu dates back to 200 AD, maybe even from the Stone Age. The experts are racing against each other. Efforts are made to protect the libraries and documents of this ancient city, lest they be completely destroyed. The third oldest mystery, 1957. Paleontologists in Sanadar Cave in Iraq found a Neanderthal studio skeleton. The cave, a total of 10 Neanderthal fossils have been unearthed, is global, the largest scale fossils of Dan and Neanderthal. Place of discovery. The fossils date back about 45,000 years. Neanderthals lived deep in caves, gradually acquire the skills to use morale and life, but they also seem to have learned to murder. This skeleton is currently on display in the Human Origins Gallery. Archaeologists speculate that the man was around 40 to 50 years old. Height is about 1.68 meters. Died from a stab wound to the chest. Wound depth display. The murder weapon pierced his chest and caused the lungs to collapse, although it cannot be determined that this is the fatal cause. But he is believed to be currently the earliest murder case. The second person's treasure in the shell. On an island in the Indian Ocean, there may be a hidden value, over $1 billion in pirate treasure. This is considered a saint in pirate treasure. It is the largest batch of undiscovered profits in the legend. The treasure is hidden in the shell. That means there are 115 possible islands. The island hides treasure. The story begins in 1716. A man named Rub. The pirates of Sri Lanka were at Bopin in 1721. Island port killed a Portuguese ship. Everyone on the junk. This ship is filled with unimaginable treasures, gold, silver, diamond, rock, pure gold, cups, and gemstones. The pirates fled to their headquarters in Madagascar. Divided spoils. Labis disappeared. It is said that he buried his share somewhere in the shell, probably on Plum Island. Reginald, a local resident, Herbert Cruz Wilkins, searched for 27 years. Until his death in 1977, his son John, still searching for this lost treasure. Mysterious Singapore Stone. The Singapore Stone was once located in Singapore, a boulder at the mouth of the Po River. In 1843, the British bombed him to build a fort. Only 3 fragments were preserved. One of them is now in the National Museum of Singapore. The other 2 are missing. The reason why this stone tablet is mysterious, it's because no one can read the text on it, or know who put it in the estuary. The inscription is almost completely faded. The writing system used is unique, never seen in other cultures. Some believe he is a 10th century horse, carved by the Jiabai civilization. Others believe he is even older. Archaeologists speculate this could be old Japanese or some kind of range, but some people speculate he may be with Atlantis or other forgotten ancient civilizations.